You see that? You see that there's just a number? Maybe that's the same thing I was trying to illustrate before. It's just like groups of numbers based on throughput. If my base number, my subnet address is here, what is my first address?
One.
Let's add one. Really, really low. So this is 120.
151.
Now on my local area network, on the top three right here, the dot 1, the dot 129, and the dot 161 will more than likely be used for the IP address of the router. That's my default gateway. So the first address and the default gateway, very nice to kind of tie those together in our minds, even though they don't have to be tied together. But we're just going to do that for the purpose of our illustration right here. So my first IP address is the IP address associated with the router interface, Ethernet router interface, and it's also my default gateway. It's also my default gateway. I'm going to go to the last one, the broadcast address, because I always find it a little bit easier. This is the last address in the range. The first address in the next range is 128, so this address must be 127. And then this one is 159. And then this one is 175. And then this one is 179. And then this one is 183. And this one is 187. Somebody asked me the question.
180.
That should be 185.
Oh, that's going to be 185. How did I know that it was going to be 187?
Because it goes by one.
All everything is forward. So you see these are all, when we get down to the 252s, everything's in forward. And we'll see what this looks like in just a minute. The last address, what's the big mathematics associated with that?
Back minus 1.
Back one. 1, 2, 6. 159 is 158. 174. 179. 182. And 186. Where are you?
178.
Okay. And you can see when we get into the WANs, we start to deal with things sequentially. 176, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. Everything falls into a nice detailed pattern. Okay, does this seem to make a little bit of sense to people? Okay, now all we need to do is the first process
Sure.
was we had the
Or,
topology.
I don't know.
I'll put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
We have a base number to work with.
We'll see. When we get to the ATM, we'll talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
My battery was
Now we
done.
want to
Oh, yeah,
assign
sure.
individual IP addresses
I couldn't
to
record it all.
these interfaces right now. We're
Okay.
going to have to assign an IP address to this interface right here.
I'll put on YouTube and send you the
Fast
link.
link.
Ethernet 0 over
Alright,
0.
cool.
We're going to assign an IP address, serial 0 over 0 and 0 over 1. Fast Ethernet 0 over 0, fast Ethernet 0 over 0, et cetera, et cetera. So we go to the router and we put INT FA 0 over 0, IP address, whatever it's going to be. We want to be able to pull that off the structure. So
Could do it.
this network up here, this top network, what is the subnet associated with that top network up there?
Dot 1.
No.
I'll send you the video.
Subnet associated with that top network. Dot 0. So all of this network is referred to as the dot 0 network. What is this network referred to right here?
What's your name? What?
This one down here.
Okay.
160. What is this network right here?
ATA?
This
INT.
white area network right here with those two connections on it.
G
80.
Dot.
is 6
I heard
dot
it in there. Who somebody said? 176. Okay. And then this one is the what?
180.
And then
ATA ING 86.
76, 80, 80,
Gotcha.
So the IP address associated with this fast Ethernet interface right here is going to be right. IP address 190, 168, 100 dot 1. Why 1?
1.
Default gateway.
Default gateway is the first address in the range, so I'm just gonna go,
All right.
by convention, we're gonna use that first address in the range to identify the router. What other addresses do I have available for DHCP assignment?
126.
I have what?
You got 126 of them.
On used one, and then I have everything past one up to,
126.
126.
okay, I'm not gonna use 127 because that's the broadcast at this point.
Yes.
Can't use that one for an address, okay? So I'm using one
126.
up here, which is .2, .3, .4, .5, .6, .7, .8, .9, all the way up to .126. This network right here, the middle network, what is this IP address right here?
129.
120,
129.
120, 120,
8?
8.
28. First. Oh, really?
first address.
Oh, so
That
the
one
end is the A.
No, we can't
The
say
address
that
for
one.
this router
You say no.
is- This interface address is the very first address in this network. Okay. We use .1 up here. Okay. We use .1 up here, and we're going to use .129, because it's the very
Yeah,
first address. in this
129.
network. Does everybody see that? Or most of you see that?
Yeah.
Is that clarified a little bit? So this is .129. This is the 128 network, and the first address is .129. And I can use IP addresses from 130 up to 168 for addresses for the DHCP tool. Okay, got it? Okay. And my broadcast address, which I don't use very much, but it's available for me if I need it, is 159. So this interface, INTFA 0/0, for the bottom LAN, what's that IP address right here?
161.
161?
161, kind of helpful when I have the other two already circled, right?
Yeah.
So this is .161. This is the 160 LAN, it's the 161 interface, and the rest of my devices can use addresses 162 up to 174
124.
for addresses. That's my pool of addresses for that particular network. Now, what about S0 up here? S0 to 0.
177.
What number is that going to be?
177.
I heard of 177, somebody justified. It's correct, so you're going to be okay.
The first one in the
First one in this plan is 177,
LAN one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is this address going to be right here?
78.
178, the only other address I got, right? So this is the 176 plan, 177, 178, and the broadcast address is 179. This is the 180 land, everything's in sequence. The very first address is,
181.
and the ending address is 182. 183 is the broadcast address. My next network, and the next subnet number is 184. And my first address here, the S00 address is,
184.
and the last one is problem solved. Now you just mechanically got to go in and assign those addresses using your configuration statement. That make a little bit more sense? More
Yes.
when we go through this, I think one more time. What I think we're going to do on Monday, or actually next, week from today, is we'll go through this, actually we'll go through it one more time on Monday also. We'll go through it one more time on Monday, and then I'm going to give you a sheet and allow you.
This time I actually understand what he was doing.
I know, right?
You must know how to do this. No option on that. You must know how to do this. This is the most straightforward, the simplest, and the most brain-dead backdoor way to get some calculations done.